Across the nations and around the world, the gospel of Jesus Christ is proclaimed. His love is shared with thousands. The sick are healed, captives are set free, addictions are broken, and the broken are restored. World Evangelism Program, reaching souls for the kingdom of God. Where the Word and the Spirit come together, Jesus Christ is alive. Please become a partner today. Contact us or log on to our website and let us reach souls together for the kingdom of God.
Yeah, Pastor Mcnay, welcome back to from the mission trip that you carried to Africa. So could you explain to us what were your experiences in the continent of Africa?
Yes, thank God, and thank you for asking. The experience was really, really positive, and we went to Africa for two reasons. We went there for an open-air crusade, which is a way to bring souls into the kingdom, and for the pastors' conference. And you know, Pastor Naftel, that this is another opportunity God has given to us.
Yes.
So a few years ago, we were blessed to go to India to do the same thing. And this time in Africa, it was the same blessing, the same God, the same signs and wonders,
yes,
the same refreshment that we experienced in India. We saw the same thing in Africa. So through the crusade, thousands of people responded, and so many gave their lives to Jesus for the first time.
Yes.
Just like we saw in India, and miracles and wonders. And we even experienced an outstanding miracles, because the greatest miracle, by the way, is when a pagan or an unbeliever gives their lives to Jesus.
Amen.
We saw that 100 times multiplied. I mean, it was great.
Amen.
But on the physical level, we were blessed to see people being healed from conditions that medically they're not possibly healed. And
praise the Lord.
Yeah, such as there's a lady who was bedridden for 2 years. She could not walk. She could not do anything for 2 years, and she's a daughter of a witch doctor and could not get any help. But she came to the meeting, and the Lord healed her.
Yes.
Actually, we did not even lay hands on her.
Oh,
she got healed during the worship service. So to tell you that God doesn't need your hands to heal anybody. He needs your
Hallelujah.
obedience.
Say hallelujah.
That was the greatest experience we had in Africa. And the second thing that really moved us was to see the response of pastors to the training we provided with the help of Spiritual Life Bible College material. And may God bless Dr. Judy and Pastor Joe Fanella. It was such a blessing to have gone together with Pastor Robert Smith, who taught the pastors on integrity. And you see, and you know, Africa has a problem when it comes to a good leadership and integrity among the servants of God. It's not only an African phenomenon, it's all over the place, even here. But it was a blessing to see pastors being refreshed. I saw hundreds of them who were completely discouraged, because you know, pastors sometimes can be greatly beaten down, and ministry
run out of gas.
Exactly. Ministry is a tough thing.
Yes.
It takes God. Yes, it can be draining, but the training actually contributed in helping them regain their footing in ministry. And that was the greatest blessing we saw. I was particularly moved to witness a great bishop who's been out of ministry for close to 20 years, and is a man that I've personally known, and is among my spiritual fathers. Just like ministers go through a lot of things, he went through a lot of things, and then fell from grace. He was literally put in quarantine in a way by the Christian community, and nobody would approach him. I remember God speaking to me to go and visit with him. Even though my friends didn't want to. They told me, if you go, you're going to mess up your reputation. But God insisted that I should do that.
Yes.
So I visited him. And for the first time in 20 years, he walked through in the church where we were having pastors training and meeting. And today, as we speak, we're trying to help him regain his footing in ministry because he's a great general. Those are things that we saw in Africa. Those are live testimonies that we witnessed in Africa. And it was so amazing to see the level of hunger and excitement about the gospel. And as a matter of fact, we are beginning to have more invitations coming for us to go all through the world. We have an invitation to go to Kenya in this coming year of 2011 by the grace of God. Hallelujah. And we have an invitation to go back to India and so many other places. And we are going back to Congo as well.
Again,
and it will be an exciting thing to see if you or some of our friends and partners would be willing to come with us. Hallelujah. And to see what God is doing. Another thing we witnessed, Pastor Naphthali, as you know, is that the country of Congo has gone through a lot, with 5 million people being killed in 10 years. A lot of cruelty and mass rape of children and women. So we were able to witness and some of the victims who are now recovering from it, and some of them who are very bitter and very angry. But through the power of God and through the meetings that we led, they were able to release the anger they had and be free from it. And we saw so many getting healed and getting delivered by the power of Jesus Christ.
Glory.
So those are the things that move us, and we feel that we need to continue to do what we are doing, because this is what is in the heart of God. Soul winning is the heartbeat of God. Amen. Jesus says that go ye into the world. That's the biggest command that He has given to us, that we should respond to it. So that was the impression we had.